I'm Rachel,
I'm Ivy.
and we are Swords and Sapphics, a podcast all about queer media, representation, and women with a capital W.
Hello.
Hello.
Who are we talking to today?
Today we we are talking to the Saga, who is an amazing musician that you introduced me to their
Yeah,
music.
yeah.
So whimsical, so fairy tale, like they're very active on like TikTok, so you might have heard them there if anywhere. But oh my gosh, they have the perfect bookish sound.
I mean, they mentioned throughout the interview, but they're part of the Bookish Song Collective, which there's also like a lot of instrumental s- creators of that. Just I don't know
Mm.
what the word is. So for a long time, like there's a lot of those just the music to accompany the books, which is so cool. And actually, they mentioned Victoria Kerbal, and I stumbled upon her ages ago with a song that when Kingdom of Ash came out, and it's a song about the 13. And every time I listen to it, I cry. I
Mm.
just cry.
I didn't know any of this was happening. Nobody fucking told me that people were making music out of books. I mean, you did actually tell me about
I think so.
the craft thing, but I
Yeah,
didn't
and
know that it was such a widespread thing.
yeah, and it's so cool. Like I think once you see like you start noticing it, you just embrace it more and they're like you just look
Yeah.
for it, so you find so much more and more and more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. But before we get to that, what
Yeah.
are you enjoying these days?
What am I enjoying these days? I mean, honestly, Noah Khan is taking up like 90% of my mental capacity right now.
Didn't notice.
He just brought out a new album, which won't be new by the time this episode comes out. Um, but I'm going through things, let me tell you.
Oh, I didn't notice.
And we all need to rejoice because Ivy now is also a Noah Khan fan, and it's the first time that
So,
she's really
don't finish that sentence.
appreciated.
It's not the first time, woman.
Yeah, but it's the first time that you'd listen to a whole album that I like.
Yeah. Yeah, that is that. Yeah.
It started as listen to these songs, and I had to really coax her to listen to them,
But
and then all of a sudden she's a fan.
yeah, it's a problem. I just
Yeah.
like to point out that before that, my playlists, I mostly just listen to women, like, or like queer people. Now there's a whole ass man with a fucking album. I didn't listen to anything else than him.
I know, it's really addictive. He put something in that fucking music that makes you, because I never ever listen to only one album. Like I always put my playlist on and listen to different songs because I love all my songs. I haven't listened to anything else this week except for the Saga.
Yeah, it's bad.
He broke me.
And even the Saga I had to play too because you what could have
I
moved on.
was I know I was listening to the Saga today though while I was drawing.
Yeah, it's a hard life.
I know it really is. But yeah, I don't care to enclose what I've been watching. Let's just say it's been on Passion Flicks. And it's really bad. Yeah, so I don't really have anything.
Aren't you reading something?
I'm reading slowly A Werewolf's Guide to Seducing a Vampire
Mm.
by Sarah Hawley, which is the third book set in the magical place that I can't remember the name of. Glimmer Falls.
I was like Mystic Falls. I was like, nope,
Yeah.
not that one.
She's
Nope.
doing a great job with like subverting gender stereotypes, especially.
Yeah.
I love it. Although it's not been my favorite, like the second one really had me in a chokehold. The third one, I think that could have. I'm not all the way in, so I'm hoping there'll be a lot more angst. But I feel like it's right now. It's just Ben kind of organizing his little greenhouse
Mm.
garden shop.
I actually don't remember much of any of them. I think the first one, and I guess that's the thing with like the first one
Mm,
holds a special like place in my heart.
yeah. I found it interesting because I've I need to stop, but I started reading the reviews when I really like a book just to make myself feel better because like there's obviously bad reviews on my book. And somebody was like, it was basically what somebody had commented on mine before, like this book has an agenda. I didn't appreciate all the politics in this book. Oh, like I don't know, they were like scandalized. And I was like, first of all, what did you expect from a book that's about demons? Like you are not going to get the conservative agenda in a book about demons, babes. Like, and second of all, the agenda was just that like tyranny and dictatorship is bad, and you should love and be who you want to be. Like
Mhm.
that was the so terrible message in the book, and it's just crazy.
Yeah. I just that's why I can't read reviews of anything because I
No, I
just
know.
it's pissing me off.
People take everything in such bad faith, but I'm also so intrigued by like the rise of conservatism recently and how like these people are picking up books expecting authors to pander to their belief system. I, I guess that's the privilege of having had that for so long, of not having that diversity for so long. But I just find it absolutely fascinating that they're looking at these books
Mhm.
that are very clearly not for them, picking them up, expecting them to be validated, and then are be leaving bad reviews and being surprised when they're not. Like it's just fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, that's where I'm at. How about you? What are you enjoying?
I am catching up on the net like I'm catching up on Marvel shows that came out on Netflix. So
Mhm.
it's Jessica Jones, it's Daredevil, it's Iron Fist, it's Luke Cage, and it's The Punisher. I I'm doing it chronologically, obviously. I totally forgot that I watched Luke Cage. It completely slipped my mind, but the whole time I was watching, I was like, wait a minute. I feel like I've seen it. So that was me for the whole 13 episodes. And now I did watch The Defenders for the first time, and it was such a great show. Like the the chemistry of all of them was so well done. They just really fit like really well.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why people hated it so much. I will say the plot was a little weak. At the same time, I don't think it needed much more than that because especially when you have like these four superheroes coming together from their own respective shows, I think keeping it simple is make it watchable for other people who haven't been who didn't caught up on everything
Yeah.
and who don't understand the character as well as someone else.
And that's Marvel's problem for me, at least right now. Like you have to have watched like 15 other movies before you can watch like the current one that's out.
Yeah. I think like there were other characters and there was like a lot of references to their respective storylines.
Mhm.
But even that, as someone who watched it, I was like, why are you saying it like this? They said it in such a unnatural way just to catch up the people who haven't watched it. So
Yeah.
they mentioned like this girl Candace who was killed in Luke Cage. And like in the universe, it was pretty big thing because she was like the only witness and to to this murder. And this police officer was like, "You remember Candace, the girl who did that and was about to witness, and then she got killed on the street." I was like, "Yeah, yeah, it was a pretty big deal." But then I was like, "Okay, so they do have to like explain it for the people who haven't watched it." But it made it so unnatural to me.
Mm.
But yeah,
Unnatural or natural.
unnatural.
Yeah. Vampire Diaries does that all the fucking
Yeah.
time. It says it in the most like, and by the way, this necklace came from Klaus. And it's like, okay, but surely people have been watching
Yeah.
it. I get it. I get they have to do that with like a show that like that has different branches off on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, I really loved it. It was a great yeah, I had the feels of them teaming up like I did with MCU. It's
Mm. Yeah.
The way they were like meeting for the first time, I think was so well done. That one felt so natural, like them stumbling into each other's lives was so natural to me. I really loved it. I really loved it. It was so good. Like Jessica going around humbling everyone and Danny being like the baby brother to all of them was just very special to me. It was very
Yeah.
special. Yeah.
I was saying the other day how funny it is to imagine that like these things are happening at the same time. So like Daredevil and Frank from The Punisher are literally in these brutal fights while Spider-Man's just like swinging around.
Oh, I know. And I'm always like, I think that's what I'm miss like officially when this was coming out, it wasn't like officially part of the MCU.
Yeah.
Now it is because Daredevil came to MCU, but still they mentioned like Captain America or whatever. So there was something happening. But
Yeah.
it's funny to me that you have like the whole blackout in half of the city or like this unnatural earthquake. And like that Iron Man is sitting in his tower would be like, what else?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Like they kind of fucked it for themselves, setting
yeah.
everything in New York because it is
I know.
like Wilson Fisk blowing up half of Hell's Kitchen.
I
Like,
know.
okay,
Yeah. Okay, have fun.
superheroes in sight. But then you get to their movies and they're like, I have to help everybody all the time. And it's like, well, but you didn't.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, anyway, I'm on The Punisher now, which I mean, Karen was already there, so that was great for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
She hugged him.
I'm watching Daredevil right now
Mm,
and it's great.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's great.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
They do great
And
villains.
what else? I'm not reading much. I'm listening still to Danielle L. Jensen. I'm still on the Inadequate Air, so I haven't. There's no development there for me. Yeah, that's it. That's really it.
Yeah. What are we playing? Oh my God. I
I
think I start playing a game on my iPad.
Oh yeah, I did. I was thinking about my last weekend, but yeah, I did do that.
I've been playing Love and Deep Space. I have a boyfriend now. His
Yeah.
name is Dr. Zane.
Yeah. Welcome. We're gonna have like double days with me and Silas. It's such a great game though. Like it's such a fun game.
It's a dangerous game because I can feel myself getting attached. So like I can only imagine how like crazy, I mean, sorry, like
Mm.
but crazy
Mhm.
girlies will react. Like I was a One Directioner in my day, so I have that in me. I have that dog in me. Like I'm gonna get addicted.
Yeah, yeah. I understand. It's well, I told you, like once you get through like all the like most of the stuff, it will be more chill. But then
Yeah.
every now and then you have like a really good memory, right? Like right now, there is the spicy multi-banner,
Yeah.
which you get like a really spicy memory, which
Yeah.
is I was shocked. I was clutching my pearls when I was watching Silas.
Kicking my feet. I was giggling, kicking my feet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, it's a great game. Which, by the way, it's not like only like you have a boyfriend. There are actually some fucking difficult fighting involved, okay?
Yeah, it's a skill, it's a strategy
Yeah,
game. Yeah.
yeah. And
Serious game.
sometimes I'm like, I have the important levels. I have a lot of like the memories are great, they're high. And then I realize that why I'm not passing the level is very much a skill issue. I still haven't figured it really out. I'm just punching buttons and hoping for the best.
I'm surprised it's so as free as it is, like because there's so much on it. Like I was
Y-
playing fucking Claw Machine last night.
You say free, but I paid actual money for it.
You have, I'm not.
Yeah.
But I'm getting these things for free.
Yeah.
I mean, look, with the way I'm going, maybe I will have paid some money. into it
Yeah,
by the end of the
sometimes you
year.
get desperate. And also they do this really great thing when they give you so much like free stuff, but you have to pay like 9 crowns. And then you get a bunch of free stuff. And then 19 crowns and you get a bunch of free stuff. And it's yes, then it gets to like 149, which is still like, I don't know, 4 to 3 pounds, which is still not bad. But it 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 counts all together. It's a little more, but it is
Mhm.
what it is.
Look, you gotta
It
do what you gotta.
it's always it could be drugs.
It could be drugs, exactly.
It could be
Yeah.
drugs. Yeah.
There's
Okay.
something to be said about the current environment in gaming. Women are taking over with their thirst.
As they
And
should.
some people are like, they're objectifying men all the time. First of all, yeah, it's about time to Uno reverse.
Yeah.
But second of all, I think it's really great to see it's like one of the few areas where feminism isn't regressing. Women would never have been allowed to express sexual desire in this way, like a couple of decades ago.
Mm.
Now we get to be horny hoes on main. Are you kidding me? I'm watching Leon Kennedy go, "Mwah, mwah," like
I know the
photo.
exact same scene when he's like pushing up the cabinet to try to
Yeah.
move from it.
Also one where he's like either on his, I think he's on his motorbike and somebody
Oh,
has gone underneath
ooh.
on the photo mode and
Okay.
so like it's like he's on top of you.
Mm.
And, is what it is.
That's what it is. Yeah.
And then people are getting annoyed with Nick Apostolides for allowing it, who's the voice actor of Leon Kennedy, for like encouraging it and enabling it. Like, are you kidding me? Why
Ben
wouldn't you want a shit ton of people thirsting over your groans?
Ben Starr does the same thing. I adore him. He's a voice actor also, and also just like actor in general. And he the many games. One of them is Expedition 33, where he played Verso. He's his own like number one shipper with other people. He wears like shirts to ship his character with others. He actually goes out there kissing the other actors. 10 out of 10.
I love that
Yeah.
for them. I really love the gaming community right now, like the voice actor community.
Yeah.
They're so great.
Yeah.
I mean, Neil Newborn knows what he's doing.
Yeah. I've played a lot of Baldur's Gate also recently.
Yeah.
I am doing my evil run. I'm doing my Dark Urge. And I just I just got a really cool gift from my daddy, the god of murder, Baal, who is very proud of me because I keep murdering a lot of people, including Jahira, which I mourn because I love her. I love her. She's from Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. And this is the second playthrough where I could not cannot finish the game with her, which is it's really sad. So I will not have Minsk again either. So anyway, I looked really hot. And I have my Slayer form that is so ugly and really hot. And I'm whimpering
Okay.
out because I also ascended Astarion, which felt awful. But while I'm on my dark, like the evil playthrough, I had to. So we'll be evil together. Yeah.
You are making me really want it now.
Yeah. It it's funny how when I started the Dark Urge, it was really, really difficult for me to kill people. Now it's like, okay, I've really grown into it.
Like yesterday, I was getting really upset on the claw machine game in Love and Deep Space because at first I felt bad for not giving my love Zane a go on the claw machine,
Yeah.
but then I got Raphael and he wouldn't let me have a go, and I got really brutal about it
Yeah.
and angry. And I
Yeah.
feel like you just have to lean into it
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah. 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 And I did. I did do that. Once I really it happened once I killed Isabel and the entire last light in where there's just innocent and fugitives that and I murdered all of them and or
Yeah,
just
you
was
gotta do what you gotta
the reason of
in
their demise. Yeah.
though. Like, didn't do neurotypical feel it? Is it a neurodivergent thing to feel like guilt?
I don't know. I guess it's just like you having empathy, really. It goes down to
Oh
that.
yeah, some people don't have that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but they're video game characters, so it's like,
I know, but that's the thing, isn't it? Like when you're reading, you feel for the characters, and that's the same with video game. Especially like I've played it once, like I know the characters well. I went
yeah,
through with them, and now I just murder them all in cold blood. Like,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, I go to media to feel things. So I felt things. I felt
Yeah,
a
you
lot of
did.
things for sure.
Tentacles, for instance.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That there is a mind flayer in the Emperor, and mind flayers have like tentacles on their faces. And having sex with him has literally zero repercussions in the game. Zero. Which is weird,
Yeah.
but that also allows me to have sex with him in every single playthrough because why not? And I got an achievement for it, which is called Mind Blown. And just for that, like 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm also playing Stardew Valley a lot still.
Yeah. Mm.
It is what it is. It was worse. It was better.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And that's really it for me, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I just finished Resident Evil 4 and the DLC. But I want to play it again because I went on assisted mode for the main game. And actually it was one of the tamer games so far. I only pooped my pants like 3 times.
That,
Usually I was pooping my pants every time I went down a hallway.
yeah.
So I feel like I'm brave enough to try again on standard.
Mhm.
And then I'm ready for RE5. I just want to get to Requiem now.
There.
And I also watched the first animated Resident Evil movie, Damnation. And oh my God, Leon Kennedy doing the most. He
Yeah.
saved someone by blowing oxygen into their mouth when they were underwater. It was given Jungle Cruise. Remember that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It was a good scene, actually.
I mean, and the second campaign of Critical Role, 99, Ford did that for Jester when she was drowning, and that was really a lot. That was a lot. Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Help, I'm drowning!
Yeah.
Ah! Somebody, somebody,
Splash! I'm in the water. Oh no.
somebody quick, give me mouth to mouth.
There's just something inherently romantic about giving just sharing a very limited air that you have in your lungs, like just
I
giving
know.
someone else your last breath basically, or like just the breath left.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's that.
Moving on.
Moving on. Anything else you're enjoying these days?
No,
Okay.
no, but I have some tea. Do you want
Okay.
some tea?
Sure.
A plus size author had their friend. Did you see this tea?
No.
A plus size author had their friend email them insults to garner empathy and attention from the community because about having plus size characters. So
PD
like they
marketing is the worst thing that happened to any industry, I'm gonna say it.
know,
Like,
it's
how did people find out?
because this is the other thing. Why are people so fucking stupid? If you're gonna concoct this grand plan to fool people, I believe that it was like the profile picture was there or something, so like they could easily connect
Oh
the
my
dot.
gosh.
It wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't not obvious, I think. Look, I didn't look too much into it, so I may be spreading
Yeah.
misinformation. But this is just what I've gleaned. It's all going down on threads. I'm not there. I don't know. But like this isn't the first or last time this will happen.
It's like there is a woman who's dating Jamie Campbell Bower, and she
Mm.
did like a Reddit anonymous like Reddit post. It was like dating celebrities is hard. Like if this poor girl, look at this video, and she shared it from her TikTok. But TikTok has this feature where you share a video. It says like look at the rest of the profile, and it was hers.
Oh my God, I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
why are people so fucking dumb? Like, I overthink things when I'm just stalking someone's profile. Like,
Yeah.
don't like it. If I do this, they'll know.
Yeah.
Like, people are trying to concoct some like evil, diabolical plans and not thinking of the basic things.
Yeah. This was more like, I guess, like just to point out that I mean, to give her sympathy and to be fair, like dating celebrity is not for a week. But
Yeah.
it is very amusing to do it like that. To do it
Yeah,
like
and I do
that.
believe that dating a celebrity would be infinitely easier if you got off Reddit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, yeah, good point. Good point. Yeah.
I mean, if she's struggling so hard, I guess I'll take one for the team.
Oh, I
And
know. You know what? Like, okay, maybe I'll give it a shot.
yeah, like,
Um,
okay, fine, I'll take him off your hands.
yeah, honestly. Yeah, that's very, very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the recency. I mean, I didn't notice it, but someone pointed out like by doing that, you're also putting more of those awful words into the world, and like your plus size readers will see that. And it's just like, bro.
I just again, like the way it's happened a lot during COVID, like with the small creators and small businesses, like
Mhm.
pity marketing is really just disgusting to me.
Yeah.
Like being like, oh, just stay for a minute to support this small business. Like, okay, no, goodbye, you lost me. Like,
Oh no, like when they're posting themselves crying.
oh, I hate it.
Really exhausting because like everyone's in such a bad place right now. It's really hard. You can't like I don't know, like there's just something about it that's so inauthentic. Like my
Yeah,
instinct is not to pick up a camera when I'm in a bad place.
I know. That's what I mean. Like, it's very, there's a specific word for it. You just, I don't know. It's just, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get to the interview with the Saga.
Yay. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Would you like to start by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, of course. Hi, I'm the Saga, and my real name is actually Saga, and I make cinematic glitter morbid witch music. That's what I like to call it. Yeah, I'm a queer musician, producer, and I do a bunch of things in the creative field.
I mean, with the name Saga, like that was kind of given to you at birth, literally. Like, what else would you
Yeah,
do? So magical.
exactly. Yeah.
How did you become a musician?
My dad is a guitarist, actually, so it's always been in my world. And when I was 6 years old, I started playing the violin, and then it's just built on. I started teaching myself piano and bass and singing and production.
Mhm.
And also went to high school for music and now in uni for music. It's just always been there.
Beautiful.
Did you have any early musical influences?
Oh, yeah, like everything. Like I listened to K-pop a lot when I was young, actually, which like kind of has that mystical feel
Mhm.
sometimes. They do play around a lot with like visuals.
Mhm.
So I take a lot of inspiration from that and started listening to Hosier from a young age, which has had a huge impact. And of course, like ABBA and Sarah Larsson actually. Like she's been a big part of the Swedish music scene for a long time.
Mhm.
And yeah, like just so many different things growing up. Yeah.
What draws
Because
you
you,
to, sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, because you like mentioned the visual aspect, is that kind of your starting point with music, or is it a bit of both, like the lyrics as well?
Yeah, like I don't know. I always see my songs in my head and I want to put a very like specific visual to them usually. And the lyrics are always connected to that and also the atmosphere and the instruments and the music and everything inside of that.
Amazing.
Yeah. What draws you to whimsical themes and fantasy vibes in particular?
Well, like Sweden, like is a very just fairy tale country. I lived right by like a beautiful forest with moss everywhere that like even in winter stays completely green unless it's like snowy. Um, and it just is so easy to be in that fantasy world. And I watched Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit growing up. Yeah, my brother and my dad really also were in those fantasy like movies and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Have you read Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies? Because that's what it's reminding me of right now. That's what's coming to
Yes,
me.
yes, I love that book. I read that one like a year ago, I think, and it just like the Iceland comparison is so cool. And then I read the second one while I was in the Alps, which was so fun because I was like, I'm here in the book right now.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Could you walk us through the process of writing a song? How do you come up with an initial idea and develop it?
Yeah, usually I have like a feeling. Like it could be anything like a anger or happiness or whatever. Usually it's more rooted in like sadness or anger or something. And then I start either find a melody or a word that I like, or I sit with my guitar, and then something just really inspires me and just makes me just write the whole song usually in one sitting. That's most of the time, but I do also have a separate process where I start by producing the music and then I found a cool sound and I'm like, ooh, this is so cool. And then do vocal layers and then the lyrics come. So those are like two separate processes I have.
Mm.
That's really cool. Some of your songs are inspired by books. Where did your love for fiction begin, and how did you decide to interweave the two?
Oh, I think I was a super big reader when I was very young, and then I fell away from it a bit and went more into watching shows and stuff. And then a few years ago, I came into reading again. And the book that made me like really fall into like the fantasy and romantasy space is When the Moon Hatched. It like the lyricism in those like in the text was just amazing, and yeah, and then I started reading everything that I could, honestly.
Fair enough. I mean, Hickory, which is your song inspired by Assassin to Villain, like it's one of my favorites. It always makes me feel like it's just pure joy and whimsy. Like it's so good.
Oh,
And it's exciting to have like a favorite book and then actual song like to go with it. So that's so cool.
yeah. Mm.
What does the process look like in this case? And do you go into a book intending to write a song about it? And if so, which can we give you a list?
Yes, yes, please give me a list. I always want to write for more books, like always, always. And also the collective that I'm in, we always,
Yeah.
I
yeah.
mean,
Okay.
I need other authors, just putting it out there.
I
Yes,
mean,
yes, exactly. Like always, shoot me a DM.
oh,
Um,
that's
yes,
a dangerous thing for you to say.
but yes, it's true. Um, but to answer the question, it's different to be honest,
Mhm.
because some books I just start reading and then like when I'm done, I'm like, oh my God, that was so good. I'm gonna write a song. Or a process that I've found through the collective is we have um, the Bookish Songs Collective. I never said that. I'm in a song collective that is writing music for books for
Mhm.
the people that don't know. And we sometimes have projects and need more people on them. And then they're like pitching the book, and we are like, oh, that sounds cool. I'm going to read it and make a song for it. So sometimes, like, it can be either or. And I think both processes are very cool and amazing. And also, when you start reading a book with the lens of I'm going to write a song, you almost read it more carefully and like try to really understand everything in the text. So it can be very interesting.
Mm. Yeah.
Um, so how do you connect the fantastical side of your songs with more personal elements?
I think it's like metaphors always that I try to use. Like everything in the songs that I do have that weird folklore, fantastical aspect somehow, but I always try to have some type of real world aspect to it, whether it's my own emotions in life or could be something political. Um, yeah, and also since my own music that isn't related to a another author's work are pretty much only connected to my own book that I'm writing. It just falls into place very easily because those characters have the emotions, but they are like folklore beings, you know?
Okay, well, since you mentioned it, we have to know about the book.
There's not a lot I can tell you, honestly, because it's yes, but what I can say is that like 6 of my songs that I have released are about this story, and I have a playlist on my Spotify that has them in the order of something. So they're like it is sort of out, and the first song is the Saga, and so that kind of sets the scene for that. Yeah.
There was my follow-up question, like, are you gonna be doing like a whole album to go with the book?
I can't answer that, but there is an album coming out in the fall, maybe.
Oh
I've
my
already
gosh.
said that actually, but yes.
That's so exciting.
Yes.
But also, what cool superpower! Like, not only like you have your own book, but you also do like a musical part of that. Like, that's so cool.
Yes,
So
I
cool.
love it. It's just like they kind of write themselves. Like it's hard to explain, but when I write the book, I get a song idea, and when I write songs, I get a book idea, and it's very nice.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I
Really
mean,
great flex.
we've talked to a lot of authors, but like I don't think we've ever come across one that also writes songs, which is
Yeah,
interesting because you'd think it would go hand in hand, but it's a completely different
yeah.
technique.
Hmm.
So cool.
Because you have such a unique sound, do you struggle to find your place in the current industry or find your audience?
I think there is like both a yes and a no, because since it is so unique and the aesthetic is unique, it's very appealing and cool in one way. But in the other way, like especially industry-wise, I think it's hard for people who have worked for a long time to like understand where you fit in, which is also the fun part to kind of pioneer that and be okay with the weird and be okay with being different. Um, yeah.
Do you find that that kind of interweaves with like queerness in general? Because you can use that to kind of describe yourself that way as well.
Yeah. I was almost about to say that actually,
Yeah.
but then I was like, is it relevant? But definitely, like being queer growing up, I realized I was gender queer, or realized, but I found myself in my gender queerness when I was very young. I was 13, I think. And so in that whole journey of just growing up and feeling like most of the people around me don't understand who I am, really. Yeah.
What a beautiful way to kind of portray that with such whimsy, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's fun too. Yeah.
What does the recording process look like?
Ooh, very different that too. I love bedroom producing, so just being in my room and having a microphone and doing fun stuff, that can be a very liberating process for me. That's how my first song came to be, and many other songs since. But I also love working with other producers who can help me like record a whole band at once or record drums and stuff because one person doesn't hold all skills, so it's fun to collaborate. And I also write music over like kind of like this over Zoom or any other, um, because yeah, to work with people from other countries far away and share ideas. And my latest single, Look at Me, was made with a producer from LA like that. And that is also a fun process. And then I record on my end, send it over, and we have a call. And yeah,
Amazing. What is it like to like write the lyrics in English is your second language, right? So
yeah.
how's that like for you?
I've always spoken English as a child as well. I came into it very easily. We start learning when we're 6 or 7 years old in Sweden, and I had so much English culture, like watching things and stuff. So I just started speaking English very early and reading in English and all of that. So for me, also being in school and speaking English like every day with my partner, it feels pretty natural. I
Mm.
do also write in Swedish, and that's a completely different language and process and so fun. And it sounds whimsical in a whole different way when you sing an actual like whimsical language, because I feel like English isn't really whimsical sounding in a way. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, English is also my second language. I'm Czech, and I feel like even the tone of my voice changes when I switch between the two languages. So especially for
Yeah,
a singer, that must you do you feel that?
Swedish. I think from what I can feel at least,
Hmm.
that I sing a little more with a lower voice.
Hmm.
And a lot more consonants because we do that. And yeah, phrasing is different, and yeah,
Yeah, cool.
yeah.
Cool, cool. Do you have advice for musicians eager to put their music on streaming platforms?
Yes, like just do it. I think the biggest thing keeping people away from releasing music is just feeling like it's done. It's so easy to be a perfectionist, but it's very important to just hone the skill of thinking, okay, now this is done and I need to put it out into the universe, because you can always remake it. You can always do a new version, and you can just have that in your mind and think, okay, now that's good, and then you go your way and start promoting and everything.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
I think I saw a video of yours that was like you actually don't need like super expensive technology or a recording studio to produce songs, and that actually blew my mind. I
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
like new musicians probably don't know that either.
Yeah, like it I've had my interface, which is like you have your computer and then you have a little thing where you put in your microphone and then you put the interface into the computer basically. And that I've had for over a decade, and it works perfectly still.
Mm.
And um, I have so many different mics, but I still use my first mic that was super cheap and sounds very good. And you can use your phone if you have nothing. You can use your the iPhone like Air, no, not the earbuds, like the normal
Yeah,
headphones
yeah,
that
yeah,
has
the
the
wired one.
wire.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, exactly. Like that microphone is
Mhm.
actually good. Um, and you can use that. Why not? And use fun sounds. Yeah.
Amazing.
Do you have a favorite song that you've recorded so far?
Oh, I think my favorite is always the one I'm doing right now.
Mhm.
So, like that one, but I can't say anything about it. But out of the ones I've released, I think my favorite, it also fluctuates always because I love listening to my own music. I know that's a
Fair.
little, I never hear people say that, musicians, but it's like I make music that I want to
Mhm.
listen to, so I'm gonna listen to it.
Fair enough.
Um, yeah, but my favorite, I think right now, is my last single, Look at Me.
Mm.
Just so good.
It is. It really is. Do you also go like, oh, I wish I did that differently?
No, honestly, I forget the whole process of how it was to make the song, and then I'm listening to it, and I'm like, wow, I made this. How did I do that? That sounds so cool.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
Um, you mention AI a lot on your TikTok. How has it been to navigate considering like the rise of AI at the minute?
Oh, yeah. I think generative AI is one of my because creation for me is so human,
Mhm.
and the soul of a work is the human that makes it. Um, and also since AI is trained on human work, and so it's just basically copy paste of other people's work, it just feels so discouraging that it's being embraced by many people. I think for my own process, it hasn't really changed much
Mhm.
because I write my songs completely in in books, and so that stays completely offline, and my programs and everything are the same. They're not hooked up to Wi-Fi or anything, so they don't update and have some weird new AI in them. So for me personally, in that process, that has been good. But what has changed is I'm more scared sometimes to work with new people that I don't know
Mhm.
their process. And so sometimes it has happened to me that I start working with someone, and then their whole process is generative AI. And I'm like, no, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want my voice to be rendered or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary out there. I
Yeah.
I hate having to question everything that I see and hear. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering if like, because you study it as well at university, if like that it's kind of changed the way that the content of the course is in a way. Like, is that something that they're trying to open up to, or
Yeah, it is. I actually had um multiple classes in my first year even, which was to like that was in 2023, which is like it was still very new at that point,
Mm.
and I I hadn't heard anything about it. I didn't really know what it was, so I sat there and listened. Then we used it in like songwriting class to just use it as a thesaurus basically, which is so stupid because you can just use a thesaurus. Like,
Yeah.
why use AI? And then we had one that was how to make the cool videos by just pressing a button. But then in that one class with the videos, there was a classmate that raised their hand and said something about AI's water usage, and then I started thinking, oh, right, there's probably lots of shit happening there. And so then I started researching and was like, okay, this is not good.
Mm.
And yeah, but my school has, I don't know how much they actually teach about it, but it is in universities just globally like accepted, I think, to use AI in your assessments and everything as long as you credit it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm glad I
Yeah.
graduated before.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh, oh, you go.
I wanted to ask also about like doing the videos to your song. Like, what's that process like? Because saw recently you also traveled out to shoot a video. So what? Tell me everything, basically.
Yes. Oh, I'm so happy about this new like development
Hmm.
because I, in the beginning of my career, did photo shoots and filmed for my songs, and it was so fun, and I had such a lovely time doing that. But then, for some reason, I got into my head that, okay, I need to spend so much money on this, so it's not going to be profitable because no one watches music videos, and so my money is going to go nowhere. But then I was like, sometime last year, and I did a music video with my dear friend for the song Siren Song, and it was such a fun experience, and I really felt like, ooh, I would want to try to direct and do all of that. So I got a really cheap camera when I was in Sweden during winter break and just started, yeah, filming and directing. And then suddenly I had done so many music videos for my friends, and yeah, in such a short amount of time. And simultaneously, I've worked a little bit with my film school. Like, I'm not in film school, but the university also has a film part, and so I worked with them a little, and I understood a lot of the work that a director does, and kind of got a little bit of education for free, so to say.
Amazing.
And it's so fun to come up with these concepts and do videos, like put visuals on the stories that are in my head. And it's also so fun to do it for other people and uh, see what whimsicality we can pull from other people's songs.
Amazing. So do you go to it like having already like clear idea of what you want to do, or does it sort of come a little bit more later?
I think I always get a visual right away when I listen to a song.
Mhm.
So the beginning idea is always there. And then some, like, usually I just go to bed and then I'm like, this is gonna be like, that's what happens. And then I have a note like on my phone where I just put it down and then I go to sleep. And then it stays that way.
If you also, sorry, go on.
Does it kind of help you with the writing process to have those visuals come to life? Like, do you find that then you're inspired to go back and write as well?
Yeah, definitely. It all feeds itself, which is awesome.
I was wondering if you're like shooting the video somewhere outside and on like on locations, do you need some specific permits or do you just go and do your thing? Okay.
So far, from everything I know, I haven't needed to
Okay.
have that. In Sweden, at least, we have um like, you can own forests and stuff, but we
Mhm.
have a special law that allows you to um be in that place. Like, you can't, it's hard to explain it, but it's called allemansrätten. um and so I don't think it's illegal to film from what
I
I
was just like
know.
more wondering like the also the technical process of like setting everything up, including that, especially when you're doing it
Yeah,
outside. Yeah.
yeah,
So I guess cool.
yeah.
You got everything we know. Yes. Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
if you're chased through a forest, that would be a great visual, anyways.
Yeah.
You also already gave us a little bit, but could we ha get like the hints of what's coming next for you? Like some, or
Yeah.
more likely for us, really?
Yeah. So, okay, there's actually a lot of things, a lot of different things. So, one thing I've already announced, which is a collab with my dear friend Georgia. And we have a super cute fairy pop song coming out on May 8th, which is next week, like on Friday, very soon. And it's called Runes, and it's about like runes and anxiety, honestly, but in a very fun way. And it is a little related to my story, and it's just, oh, I love it. And then I have two new book songs coming out very soon after that. One which is gonna be released in May, like just a few weeks after Runes. And it's going to be announced today, actually, so I can't say, but we are making an EP for When the Moon Hatched, and
Oh.
I'm so excited for that. Um, And yeah, so that one. And then in June, I'm releasing a song on an album with the Bookish Songs Collective um, for Victoria Carble's debut novel called A Great and Powerful that is not what it's called. A Great and Powerful Tyranny. And it's a sapphic retelling of The Wizard of Oz, and I'm so excited. It's an official soundtrack, and she is also making music for it because she's in the collective, and it's just, yeah, amazing.
Oh, that's so amazing. Especially because When the Moon Hatched, the second book is coming out soon. So I'm so excited to have
Exactly.
like the albums.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And Sarah actually has listened to the songs.
Really?
Yes.
What was that like for you? Like, did you freak
Like,
out or were you totally cool?
I don't know, like I didn't see her reaction, but
Yeah.
my reaction was, and it was so cool. My friend Alex Hart that I made my song with, so I can explain it. My song is called Moonbeam, and it's with me and Alex Hart, and also my friend Claire, who produced it, and she's also on the EP. So Alex, he had reached out to Sarah for a different reason,
Mhm.
and just somehow like this happened. It's like I haven't read the conversation, but it was so cool. And he has also been commissioned by Sarah to make a ballad for the second book, which I love.
So cool.
It's
That's
so
so
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, Rachel's speechless now. That's
Yeah, this is like this is my next author goal, to have a song for one of my books.
yeah.
Yes. I mean, we come our way, please.
You're joking, but I will send you a list afterwards.
But yes,
Okay.
please.
I do think
Yes.
that book would be perfect because it's about sirens. So it's already all the vibes.
I mean, I think I already commented on one of your TikToks, but the Divine was a huge inspiration for when I was doing my second short story. So
Mm,
it's kind of full circle now for me.
yes. Oh my God. Oh, I love The Divine. That's my queer awakening song too.
Honestly, I had it on repeat for embarrassingly long time, just that one
Yeah.
song. And
Yeah.
I sometimes still do. Yeah.
I mean, I have some sapphic Norse mythology for
That's
you.
true.
And I have witch and werewolves. So
And
I feel
they're in Prague a lot, which is my
yeah.
hometown. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's my word for the rest of the day. I'll be making
Yes.
a list.
Yes.
Amazing.
Okay, we've got a little bit of time. You've played a few live shows. What's it like to be on stage?
I love being on stage so much. It's one of my favorite things. I started being a lot on stage in high school with the whole music high school thing. And it's so liberating to just embody the song, and it's so fun. And now that I'm my own artist and play my own music, it's even more so that just to embody the persona of the song, and it's so nice and so fun to be in front of a crowd and just sing. It's very nice and amazing.
So when are you coming to Prague to sing for me? Mostly me. I don't care about other people. Only-
I would love to come. I've been to Prague, and it was so amazing. It was beautiful, and I was staying in the old town,
Mhm.
and it was
Yeah.
like the statues and the architecture and like it's so gothic, and like I want to come back so bad.
Oh my God.
So it's definitely on my bucket list. Yeah.
Perfect. I will just make you a stage somewhere just again for me personally
Yes.
because
Yes.
that's amazing.
Please.
Because you mentioned the word persona, I'm interested, is the saga a persona for you, or is it a very like natural part of you?
It is a persona, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's more of the whimsical and everything. Me as my own person, I I can be so many different things.
Mm,
So yeah, yeah,
I love that.
yeah.
What are some of your like ultimate goals? Like, what's something that you really want to achieve as a musician or as a person in general, as a writer? Oh my gosh.
Ooh. Um, I would love to make song with Hosier. That would be,
Oh,
and with Florence Welsh, that would be,
that's I see the Forest Daddy, the Witch, and the Whimsical Fairy. Like that's
yes,
so
yes,
cool. Yes,
please,
absolutely.
please. Also like some, I have a list of artists that I would like die to sing with, like just to meet them and like sing with them. That would be crazy. So that and just going on tour would be awesome. Like, and I don't know. Yeah, that's mostly it. And like right now, smaller goals too, like are very important for me. Like I so want to publish my book. I'm like I'm like this because I have finals right now, and so I cannot like write or do anything else. It's frustrating. It
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm even more glad that you made time for us because this is
yeah.
Of
awesome.
course.
And when you publish your book, please come back.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
please. And let us know. Let us know because I need to pre-order
Yes.
already.
Well,
Um,
yes.
we always like to ask our guests, what are you enjoying at the minute? Like any book, TV show, anything you'd like to give a little shout out to?
Yes, I always have so many things that I watch and everything. I'm still in the heated rivalry bubble, I have to say. Like that is a big part of me right now. Um, and yeah, I'm reading an amazing book. It's the why can't I? It's This Woman Kingdom. It's so good. Like I can't put it down. Um, yeah, those are the things like right now that I am enjoying the most. Yeah.
Amazing. I mean, Tahara Mafi is amazing writer, and this Voe and Kinda actually is on my TBR for embarrassingly long time. So
You need
I
to
should,
read it.
I need to read it. Okay, understood.
Yeah. It's so
Amazing.
beautifully written. Like I can't put it down just because it's like I love a book that you read like 500 pages and it's only been like 3 days,
Hmm.
like timeline wise, and you're like, where did the time go?
Yeah.
How did I walk through this whole day in 500 pages? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But oh, I was like, thank you so much. This has been really amazing. It was such a blast talking to you, and we had so much fun.
Yes, thank you guys. It was so fun. Thank you for
Thank you.
having me here.
Oh, it was a pleasure.
That was that.
That was that. It's very fun.
It was so fun.
Yeah.
I can't believe that sometimes I go to people like, would you like to pop in for an interview? And they're like, yeah. And
Pop in.
then I'm freaking out because, oh my gosh, what did I do to myself? But it's so great every single time. It's so cool.
It is. It really is. It
Yeah.
really, really. I want to have that level of whimsy.
I'm telling you, like, what a flex though to be able to write your own soundtrack. Like,
So much talent, man.
so
Crazy.
cool. So
It-
cool.
It's June and I have a book coming out this month.
Yeah, do tell us. What is it about?
It's called The Scottish Strawberry Farm. It's the
Mhm.
third book in the Scottish Spy series under my pen name Bonnie Woods. It does have characters from Kindling and Fireworks if you love those.
Yay.
And it's brother's best friend. No, it's not. It's best
Ah,
friend's brother. It's
there you go.
best brother. Okay. It's sister's best friend. But it's best friend's brother. Yeah. And it's very summery and outdoorsy, and it's set on a fruit farm, and it's got a bit of anxiety rep in it. And she's plus size, and it's a little forbidden lovey. And I'm
Exciting.
excited. And if you're not here for the straights, there's also a sapphic book out now. I'm writing for Harlequin, Bodyguard, Saint-Tropez, Temptation.
Yeah.
I mean, it does what it says on the tin. It's celebrity and bodyguard. And it's like,
Amazing.
I got so much on.
Yeah, you do. You're really busy this year.
I am really busy this year.
Yeah. You're gonna be so rich and you're gonna get to take care of me. You're so welcome.
Yeah, I always said I'll be your sugar
Yeah,
mama.
that's your goal in life, to be really successful so you can take care of me.
Yeah, and my dog.
I'm not gonna ask who's first. I know where my place is.
I mean, I would never expect you to choose me over Adi.
Yeah, fair. Fair.
I know my place.
I mean, Adi knows my place too, so I think everybody is aware of everything. Anyway, yeah, it's gonna be very exciting for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I will just give it out there. The Saga, you can find them on Instagram for sure, on TikTok, they're very active there, and listen to their music on the Spotify or any other music streaming platform. Their music is so fucking good. Just if you want to feel like really whimsical and just like magical and like you're in a fantasy book, you know where to go.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, until next time.
Support women's rights.
But most importantly, support women's wrongs.
Unless they fake hate messages to themselves.
There we go. We have unless for the first time in a long time.
We haven't had any tea in so long. We used to be a proper country. We used to be ranting about things all the time.
I'm just exhausted now.
I don't care. We didn't even tell you about last year's drama, but that's a story for another day.
Honestly, I don't even want to go back to that.
Yeah.
And we shall see you later, alligator.
In a while, crocodile.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening. You can expect an episode every other Wednesday.
And be sure to expect lots of guests, including authors and queer creators.
While waiting for the episodes, feel free to check out our website, swordsandsuffix.com.
Be sure to submit to our forms if you're a queer creator to be featured on our blog or our monthly release lists.
You can also take part in Swords and Suffix and Scribbles, which is a monthly writing event to help you reach your goals.
And if you're just looking for a community that will be supportive and joyful, you can join our Discord server where most of our writing events take place, but also we just have lots of conversations and lots of fun.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky, and TikTok, where you can find us as all kinds of versions of Swords and Suffix.